forward, standing 6'5", number 17, P.J. Tucker. Number 4, Victor Oladipo. At guard, 6 feet, number 7, Number 13, Number 22, Jimmy Butler. The head coach of the Miami Heat is Eric Spoelstra.
Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. Along with Greg Anthony, Brett Berry, and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. D.A., take it away.
Kevin, thank you. Last season, Bam Adebayo signed that 5-year max extension, the richest contract in Miami Heat franchise history. He said of this team, they're going to push you no matter what. Whether you've got $160 million or you've got 1.5, we all get treated the same, and that's what I love about this organization. Kevin?
Good story. Hard work does pay off, David. Thank you so much. Let's see some of the numbers here for Brandon Ingram.
And you can see the surge in his level of confidence lately just by looking at that true shooting percentage. It's been moving straight up in the past 5 games. I think he's feeling it.
Now the opening lineup for the New Orleans Pelicans. Alexander Walker and Ingram share wing duty. Underneath, in the post, it's Williamson and Valanciunas. And it's Satoransky in at the point guard position. And for Miami, Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. Victor Oladipo is out there with Lowry, and it's Adebayo in at the 5. Greg, both teams love to push the ball up the floor, even off of made shots.
And trying to get those easy ones before the defense can get set is always an advantage, and you're seeing more and more teams trying to speed up their pace of play.
So the Pelicans win the tip. Down low, here's Williamson. Rebound by the Heat. Now here's Lowry, coming off a stellar performance against Oklahoma City. Adebayo with a screen on Satoransky. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. And here we go. Fast break. Williamson's got it. And it's Ingram missing. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for Miami. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
Yeah, in that game, the offense was firing on all cylinders, partly because the other team's defense was a no-show.
Yeah, with the defense struggling like that, I think they just stayed with a healthy, consistent pace to get that win.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, then you know what's going to happen. There are going to be points put on the board.
Satoransky against Lowry. Outside Butler. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry.
Pretty good release point from Jimmy Butler. Just such a strong shooter. Looks like he's got limitless range.
Here's Ingram. The shot misses. Nice D from Oladipo. Miami's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession.
I'll tell you what, they're really fortunate there. Those long bomb passes usually spell disaster, but they get away with one there.
First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Butler against Ingram. Here's Adebayo. And he makes good on the layup.
And maybe that's why he's nicknamed Bam. Taking contact, bam, bam.
For New Orleans, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Williamson with the screen for Satoransky. And the dunk by Williamson.
Try to find other ways to talk about Zion's leaping ability. How about timing? Showing it there.
The Heat have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. When you look at Zion Williamson's impressive scoring output, what also strikes you, Greg, is his field goal percentage.
Yeah, I mean, this guy hits at just around 60%. Safe to say Zion isn't wasting many looks. He just attacks inside where few men can slow him down.
Ingram sinks the 15-footer. Ingram's got his second bucket of the night.
Brandon Ingram showing off the ways he can score. You know he's playing well when he's this patient to do so.
Here's Lowry. Adebayo down low. Valanciunas is there. The shot by Adebayo, no good. And a miss there on the triple. The Heat leading by 5. Oladipo outside. Shot clock at 5. To the paint. Here's Adebayo. Makes it off the glass. Adebayo's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Nice roll by Adebayo, just having himself ready to receive that pass.
And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That is his first foul of the game.
And it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Satoransky.
In building this lead, they've done a terrific job finishing their defensive sequences with the backboard. That has been key.
Pass to Tucker. Williamson against Lowry. Oladipo for 3. The kick outside to Butler. Here's Adebayo. Passes it to Tucker. It's stolen by Valanciunas. Here's Ingram. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Takes a step back. Oladipo dishes to Lowry. Back to Oladipo. Adebayo with a screen for Butler. For Valanciunas. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Pelicans trail by 5. Williamson kicks to Satoransky. Back to Williamson. Ingram against Adebayo. Here's Ingram. Satoransky in the corner. Bangs home the trifecta.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Lowry. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. There's the pass to Adebayo. Oladipo for 3. Hits it from 3-point range. Oladipo's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Heat.
And no doubt that Victor Oladipo is a guy that this franchise is leaning on, so showing some leadership here.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. We've been seeing athletic big men in the NBA now, Brent, for some time, but Zion Williamson raised the bar when it came to that department.
Well, there's no doubt about it, and it's this combination that is so strange for people to have to wrap their heads around when you get on the floor with him. You're standing eye to eye to him if you're 6'5", and you don't realize the power, the strength, the quickness off the floor, the ability to put the ball down on the deck. I mean, he's just something that you don't see every day, and it's the reason why Zion's one of the more special players in the league.
And Brent, clearly a lot of games left on the schedule, but when do players start taking notice of the standings?
Yeah, I feel like All-Star break is always the time, Kevin, where you're looking at things and you're trying to do the math about, okay, let's see, we got 34 games to go. We're going to have to, be 20-14 to get ourselves into this position. But usually at the All-Star break, when guys are away, you take assessment of that, and then you know that second half of run where you got to get to in order to be a team competing in the postseason. That's a little something special from Jimmy Butler. There's serious elevation.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. Valanciunas passes to Ingram. Valanciunas sets a screen for Ingram. And slam dunk by Ingram.
And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he? Lowry feeling it out a bit. Oladipo outside. And New Orleans pushing it up now. And Satoransky wide open. He fires. And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Take a look at the Hawks. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And you know, for the Heat, they believe they can be more competitive than they've shown. It's still very early in the season, so the optimism for a successful run is still there.
Gets it to go. That one good from Adebayo.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
The Pelicans call timeout. Who wants a T-shirt? All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for the Miami Heat Dancers.
A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Hernan Gomez is checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Hayes comes in for Zion Williamson. Marshall, he's checked in for Ingram. And Hart subbed in for Satoransky. Pelicans trail by 5. Here's Alexander Walker. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Butler kicks to Oladipo. And the foul on Victor Oladipo. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. And the Pelicans also making a change. Garrett Temple has checked in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. For New Orleans, they've gone 6 of 14 shooting the ball since the start of the game. For 3, Marshall. Morris with the rebound. The Heat leading by 5. Hero on the wing. Fires from deep. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson.
Outstanding start from three-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
Here's Temple. He's covered by Hero. Here's Temple. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Can't cash in from close range. Now, here is Robinson. Defended by Hart. Robinson passes to Morris. Over Hayes. That misses off the backboard. Pelicans trail by 8. And here is Marshall. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Now, here is Robinson. He's tightly guarded. Hero kicks to Robinson. From deep three-point range, it's rebounded by Hayes.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
They set the pick. To the left wing. Now, Hart, taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. And here we go with Morris, running it up the court. Hero from long range. Doesn't go that time. New Orleans has gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there a bit hard to come by. Hart, that's good.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Here's Hero. He had 16 points in the win against Oklahoma City. Robinson on the wing. Back to Hero. From downtown. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. From the low block, Temple gets the bucket. And now it's just a 4-point Miami lead.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Fans get a free T-shirt. Let's see it here, you fans. Fans, welcome your Miami Heat dancers.
All right, we've got a bit of a break now, so here's a look at the league's top scoring teams. In third, the Pelicans.
And how about the year they've had offensively? This is a team that can put points on the board in a hurry. Always fun to watch them play.
Miami leading by 4. Hero with it. They've been leaning on him for a decent chunk of their offense. He's averaging over 15 points a game.
And who doesn't love stats? Here are some numbers for Robinson. Averaging about 11 points, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. And he's a nice scoring threat in their second unit, a guy who provides instant offense.
And he has really settled into this role. For some guys, maybe him, they'd rather come off the bench and do their damage.
He's perfect from the line this time.
I think Tyler Hero's assimilation into the NBA was pretty smooth. He went from Kentucky in a system in which he got to run around off screens and shoot the ball to one that allowed him to do that in his rookie season. That's given him a lot of confidence. Pretty much not a player in the league is going to pass up a shot like that so much for the defense.
Strus passes to Dedmon. Deep 2 from Robinson. Drops one in from the wing.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Here's Temple, and he uses the glass on the layup. Temple's got 7 points in the game.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. You take a look at the Pelicans. They're in second, looking to take over the first spot.
And, you know, for the Pelicans, they're proving that all the talk we heard about them in the preseason was warranted. What a role this group's been on here early on.
And don't count on that coming to an end anytime soon. The talent level of this squad is off the charts. And with the momentum they're gathering here early in the year, it could steamroll through the season.
Now, Hero. He's got 5. It's stolen by Hernan Gomez. Here's Temple. Pass to Hart. We've got 1:08 left in the first quarter. Passes it to Hernan Gomez. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Outside Robinson. There's 48 seconds left to play in the first quarter.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
He just bangs down the one-hander.
2 very easy points right here. Miami trailing. Now, Hero. Driving in. Morris passes to Strus. Robinson down low. Defended by Hart. Robinson, that's good.
Any possession that ends in a shot from that range after good player and ball movement, that's a good one.
Here's Temple. Morris with the rebound. Here's Strus. From deep. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. Miami ahead. They lead by 1. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And Kyle Lowry, always one of the league's leaders in charges drawn, he sheds light on the significance of that play.
It's a real life momentum shift. You know, it really boosts myself, my team, and it really takes a lot from the other guys because they think they have a play, a dunk, a pass, an assist or something. And it's like, no, that's not there. And it's a foul on the other guy, maybe the star player, maybe the shot blocker, maybe anybody. And that's what I do. I do whatever it takes to help my team win.
And for Lowry, all of 6 feet tall to absorb those collisions, sacrificing his body, it shows what he's all about.
And like he said, whatever it takes to win, that pit bull mentality, and he's got the strength to weather the physicality.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play.
From Jimmy Butler.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Miami.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
I'm loving the ping-pong action of the ball tonight. A decent number of assists so far.
Lowry and Hero are the guard set. Robinson is out there with Jimmy Butler. And it's Adebayo in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Here's Satoransky following the basket by Bam Adebayo. That's in, and the Miami lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from Satoransky. Miami's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight, 50% exactly. And Jimmy Butler, while he's a good shooter, not a great shooter, Brent, from beyond the arc.
Well, he's good enough there, and we'll take, I guess, the right ones, Kevin, to keep pressure on because you want to take the open threes. But he knows his game so well, and he'll continue to attack. He'll continue to find ways to expose defenses in the mid-range to make the impact on the game offensively that we're so accustomed to from Jimmy Butler.
Here's Satoransky. Jimmy Butler making his last shot. Valanciunas finds Satoransky. New Orleans moving it around. Just 5 to shoot. Williamson again, the Pelicans score.
Well, if the defense is going to give up this kind of shot, they're challenging you to prove you can make that, and Zion showing he can.
Now here is Lowry. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. I got burned on that one.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Free throw shooting, not an area he has worried about at all. How about last year, 88% from the line.
Catching up on the changes with Miami. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Duncan Robinson. And it's Oladipo in for Tyler Hero. Free throw drops for Kyle Lowry. And down the road, Greg, which current player might make for the best coach?
Well, I'm always partial to the point guard. And if you're looking for leadership, man, Chris Paul, Mike Conley, those guys I think are destined to coach. I think LeBron would be a great one as well, but I got a sneaky suspicion he'd just rather own the team.
Now here's Ingram. He had a 30-point outing their last game against Washington.
He's passing another high point in that game. He made sure it wasn't all about him. He wanted to get his teammates involved.
Now here's Lowry. Brandon Ingram missing his last shot. He was all alone on that one. Tucker's got the lead up to 9 now for the Heat.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And Satoransky kicks to Valanciunas. Shot from free throw range. Out to Ingram for the 3. That shot off. And the Heat going the other way now.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Now here's Tucker, covered by Williamson. Tucker the pass to Adebayo. Butler against Satoransky. Fires from 14, and it's off the back rim. No good.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Valanciunas finds Satoransky. Williamson left side. Can't connect from 14 feet out. Miami leading by 9. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession.
Pelicans ball.
Now a chance to see the NBA leaders in steals. Second, Jimmy Butler.
And he's been a rock for them defensively. Just so many steals for him this year, and so many of them have been in key moments for his team.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Shooting it with more confidence now. Look at his face. He didn't look quite right in the opening minutes. Finding it now.
Now, here's Lowry. For 3. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Defeated by the Wizards in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
Well, let's hope there isn't any carryover from that letdown in this one.
Now, here's Oladipo. Zion Williamson unable to get his last shot to go. Lowry passes to Adebayo. Now Tucker. Oladipo for 3. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Alexander Walker. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Washington.
His passing another high point in that game. He made sure it wasn't all about him. He wanted to get his teammates involved.
And it's Lowry with the ball, brings it up for the Heat. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Adebayo with a screen on Satoransky. Lowry drives in, and the layup is good. Lowry's got 5 now.
And just so crafty around the hoop. Lowry probably 6 feet at best, and he can slip inside and score with the best of them.
Now here's Ingram. He's got 8. Loads it up for Williamson. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Lowry against Satoransky. To the wing right side. Here's Tucker. And it's off from 3-point range. Williamson, the pass to Ingram, throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. Kyle Lowry picks one up there.
Yeah, that was pretty awesome balance there from Ingram on the play, even after the contact, able to absorb it.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Hayes, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas, and it's Josh Hart in for Satoransky. Well, a lot of teams are going smaller these days, but big man Jonas Valanciunas still earning steady minutes year after year.
Efficient scoring and a presence on the glass. He's able to punish teams inside if they want to play small ball. Over the taller defender. This is why you have to stay connected to shooters on the perimeter.
Yeah, that effort just not good enough, because even if that defender was a bit taller, the shooter already locked in. Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a high percentage look.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Here's Alexander Walker by Oladipo.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively, because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
Lowry drawing the double team. And Butler gets it to go.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
Timeout for New Orleans. Fans, the loudest section get free T-shirts. Let's see who's the loudest. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for the Miami Heat Dancers.
Miami making a change here. Heroes checked in. Hernan Gomez is checked in for New Orleans. Marshall comes in for Ingram. And it's the Pelicans with the ball, trailing here by 8. There's the drive. Hart, no good.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Got that one up quick. Oladipo's got 5 points in the quarter.
They're great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
A floater. A shot by Alexander Walker, no good. Here's Miami now. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. There's the triple. A nice shot by Tucker. Tucker's got 9 points.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Pelicans trail by 14. Here's Alexander Walker. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
In a moment now to see some numbers. Brad Abayo, 4th in blocks, 9th in steals, and he's among the top 15 in rebounding. Just a powerful presence in the paint.
And yeah, he's been a brutal shot blocker all season long. As you said, top 5 in the league. He's a dangerous force to face inside. The first free throw is good.
A second-round pick who relies on instincts and a little bit of size, Hernan Gomez, actually a pretty good free throw shooter.
And he can't hit the second. And Greg, you faced some exceptional point guards during your time in the league. But who is the toughest matchup for you when you play?
Oh, man. You know, John Stockton was always one of the most difficult, but in a weird way, not because I worried about him scoring on me. It was because I had to defend his ability to make people better, and that was always a challenge. And don't forget about the great Penny Hardaway. I mean, at 6'8", that was a nightmare to deal with. And my personal all-time favorite, Isaiah Thomas, who was as good as anybody's ever been at that lead guard position.
Here's Alexander Walker. He's covered by Hero. A shot by Alexander Walker, no good.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Good evening, Kevin. Now, the NBA does get high marks for its diversity, but there is some frustration on that front. Look at head coaches and front office positions. All-star Karl Anthony Towns said, men of color deserve a chance to lead a team, run an organization, and make their mark. Not just with a jersey on, but with a suit on. Guys?
Thank you, David. That one drops for him. Adebayo's got 8 points in the quarter.
Timeout for New Orleans. We've got free T-shirts. You want one? You gotta get loud. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for the Miami Heat Dancers.
Temple has checked in for the Pelicans. Let's check out the leaders in field goal percentage as a team. 5th on the list, the Pelicans.
So patient on the offensive end. I mean, they're not going to force shots, and it's that selectiveness that's yielded such an impressive field goal percentage.
Pelicans trail by 15. Hart kicks to Hayes. Now the pass to Temple. And he drives in. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
You gotta get loud! Fans, welcome your Miami Heat dancers!
And a new group in for the Heat. Here's Miami now. They're on an 18-7 run. Here's Strus. No good on the 3. Pelicans trail by 13. Temple the pass to Marshall. Hernan Gomez with a screen for Marshall. To the left side wing. Here's Hart. Off target from outside. And Miami shooting 59% here in the second quarter. They're playing with great confidence. The second chance effort, and it's good on the way in. Hart's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Such a big part of what he does for this team. Just work and work on the boards, generate second chance opportunities, and hopefully convert.
Now, Hero. He has 5. We've got 1:28 left here in the second. His first shot coming late. Here's Temple. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Miami leading by 11. Pass to Morris. Now, Hero. Not a lot of room. He takes it in, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And Hero does a nice job driving in there and then making sure he gets fouled.
The Heat shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
Tyler Hero. 2.
The first one falls. And Hero drops them both. Pelicans trail by 13. There's 49 seconds left to play here in the half.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Robinson finds Morris. A 3. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. Morris has got himself on the board with 3 there.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Here's Temple. It's Dedmon with the rebound.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Now, Hero. Defense right on him. That one drops, and he's now 2 for 5.
Well, the defense solid, but Tyler goes inside and stays confident with that hoop.
To the middle to stop the run. And finish off by Hernan Gomez.
And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfectly.
And so it's Miami with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Kyle, a good first half for you all. How do you continue that for the rest of the game?
We got to come out with our energy. We're going to come out and play our game and keep going out there and pushing. Our defense and everybody's rotating, so we're playing together right now.
We'll see if you stay connected in the second half. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
Hi, everybody. We've got your favorite segment on tap as we check out how the Eastern Conference is shaping up.
Well, right now for the Heat, they're right where I expected them to be. The effort is there, but their play is inconsistent. Feels like they're still constructing this roster. We'll see what they look like by the end of the year.
And taking a glance now at this game, right now it's a big-time lead for the Heat.
Credit these guys for coming in with the right game plan.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.